let's start with where were you? What was your reaction when you heard the news that Leon had signed that extension and was committing here?
Yeah, no. He just sent me a text and let me know ahead of time, and obviously it's great. I'm really happy for him and his family. Well deserved. He deserves every penny, and happy he's here for a real long time.
I don't know if anybody's super surprised about it, but I mean there was obviously a lot of talk about it in this market and with Oilers fans for a while. Just that feeling of having it done, like knowing it's 9 more years, it's all locked up. You don't have to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, it's exciting for him. It's exciting for the organization, the fans. Exciting for everybody. Something that he doesn't have to worry about. Doesn't have to answer that question or anything like that anymore, and it's good for him.
As it gets done for him, it's on the horizon for you. I know it's probably not something you want to deal with all year. What would you say about having this window where it won't be too long before you can start talking about an extension, your feelings and thoughts on being here long term? Kind of where your head's at on all that?
Yeah, it's something that I'm not going to worry about or really deal with. It's a question that I'll answer once, and that's I'm worried about this year. I'm worried about being ready for the season, both myself personally and the group, and that's where my focus is at. It's not on anything else. That stuff takes care of itself. It's not something I'm worried about.
When you look back sort of 10 or 12 years, this organization was kind of in a dark place, and now you look at it now, you're a contender, guys are locking in for life, free agents are coming here on a discount. Can you kind of speak to the evolution of where the franchise is coming in the time?
Yeah, it's definitely changed. And changed for the better. That's a credit to a lot of people, starting with the Cates family first and foremost, and the investments they put in, not only to the downtown area and the rink and the building and everything like that, but how they treat the players. Everything is first class. We're treated real well. Take care of anything and all worries for the players, and I think guys obviously appreciate that, and it translates to success on the ice, I believe. If the players are well taken care of, they got nothing else to do other than worry about playing hockey.
For a while, this city was on a lot of teams, a lot of players no trade lists, and that seems to have changed now. This has become a destination city of the organization. What changed, and what do you feel that? Why do guys want to come here now and play here and try and win a championship?
Well, obviously winning helps. And being part of winning teams helps, goes a long way. I think obviously the building helps. You spend maybe half your time, maybe more of your time in the rink, and our building is completely first class. And again, the way we're treated is great. And I think for people that haven't experienced Edmonton, don't know Edmonton, it's really easy living. It's really convenient living. There's no hour drive. There's no traffic, although the construction could be better, but it's really convenient living. It's really easy living. Stress-free living. So it checks a lot of boxes for a lot of guys. It's not the beach or it's not beautiful weather all the time, but we're here to play hockey and we're here to be a part of something, and I think guys want to do that.
And the media is awesome.
That's right.
Connor, you're coming off the shortest summer of your career. I'm just curious what your summer looked like in terms of training and how much different it was than maybe previous years.
Obviously it was a little bit different. I didn't love the start I had last year, both personally and for the group. Definitely learned a lot of lessons that way. The goal is to peak in early October, not necessarily early September. So, yeah.
Is it, like, you came off such a long season last year. How important is it to kind of, look at the season in short intervals, if you will, and not look too far forward? I think Leon talked about that a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, you can't get ahead of yourself. We talk about lessons and implementing them as you go, and last year a big lesson would have been not getting ahead of yourself and taking care of what's in front of you. I think our group was, while it had good intentions, I think we got a little bit ahead of ourselves coming out of the gates, and obviously it showed. So you can just take care of what's in front of you, and for us, that's getting ready to go for a big camp and going from there.
Was that an urgency you banged into you yesterday?
That was Arvidsson, yeah.
Kind of a pain to play against, but he introduced himself interesting way.
I was just as at fault as he was, but yeah, kind of funny how it worked out. You know, I guess old habits, right? You know, sometimes you can't shake it.
The additions that you've made here, you brought in some guys to get some more depth up front, some subtractions too, but how do you feel about where you're starting here?
Yeah, we've got better in a lot of areas, and a lot of areas have changed. You know, I think, yeah, I love the additions that we've made. I think we'll miss some of the guys that we've lost. With that being said, you know, that's the NHL, that's the salary cap era, that's part of being a good team that's right up against the cap. That's, you know, things happen, and it's the unfortunate part of the game, but, you know, there's lots of good players in this organization, and a chance for guys to show what they have.
Playing against Arvidsson in playoff series is probably the truest test of what a guy can do and what he's like. What's your takeaway from a couple of playoff series against 33?
He's always dangerous. He's always dangerous on the ice. He's so sneaky, works hard, so competitive, wins battles. Annoying to play against, obviously. You know, somebody that you for sure rather have on your team, and you know, he's one of the guys that I'm really excited about. I think he's going to fit in great here.
Speaking of new additions, Jeff Skinner also one of the big guys coming in here. What's it like to, you know, have the opportunity to potentially play like a pure shooter like that this season?
Yeah, you know, somebody that has scored a lot of goals in this league, played in this league a long time, understands how to produce, you know, and score goals. Definitely a great opportunity for him and for our centerman to gel with him and produce some offensively. But at the end of the day, producing offensively has never been necessarily our struggle. So, yeah.
Does the wedding ring affect the hands at all out there under the glove?
So far, so good.